locking the gun on my press a little button to open the wings. Ain't no advance on the deal I just signed. I don't need the label controlling my strings. A lot of these marionettes. I dance on my own, so it's my necklace. Praying for my solar plexus. Weight of dependent is punching, it's reckless. Michelin's all on my restaurant checklist. Skating from city to city to finish it. The Wellington blue in the middle. The same as how I be preferring my venison. Windowton blacker than minimum sentence. And I was apprentice and under a villain. Physically metal to pay my respects. I slotted my dentist to keep it. I'm a car from Shabia Connect. The look in my closet is mold on the ceiling. Master pick against Aaron Donald. It's hard to explain the rush of a feeling. I try not to focus too hard on it.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Harrison. Bader.
Harrison Bader.
And that finds the mark on the outside corner. And we're underway here in the home opener. Ball one there. That one missed. And that misses. And that's ball three. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch. And I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Andy Pajes in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike one.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And here is Junior Caminero. Right through there for a strike. Bader at first, one gone. That one finds the zone, and that is strike two. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. Harris makes the grab. Two down. And now the shortstop, Zach Neto.
The shortstop, Zach Neto.
That's off the mark, and it's 1-0. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the third and final game of the series. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. It's a bomb. He sends one out the opposite way, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0. Austin Hayes in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Off the mark there. Ball one.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Two outs, base is empty.
Two strikes.
Next one in the dirt. That one out to right. Acuna under it. And that'll do it. Back here in Atlanta, here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. And there's one away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Brendan Donovan next up for the Braves. Fastball is outside. Pitch misses, and now 2-0. Makes the grab for the second out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Ronald Acuna Jr., the next to hit, takes outside. Pages. He's got it, and that is out number 3. Top of the second, and here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman.
Hunter Goodman.
Sale back to work. That's in there. 0-1. And that one missing low. Goodman started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he went around, according to Clyde Washington. Goes down looking. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. And that drops in for a strike. Steer handling the duties at first, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019. Sale delivers. Out to short. Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and it beats him. What a play. 2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in is the speedy Esteury Ruiz. Headed towards the corner. Touches down. That's a hit. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay in there safely.
Batting now, the second baseman, Garrett.
Here's Garrett Hampson. Ball in the dirt, blocked, and the runner holds. Out to short. That ends the frame. Bottom of the second. Here's Matt Olson down. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Here's the pitch to Olson. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the dirt, it's 2-2. He goes down looking. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. They got it for out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. That is the inning. And we're back. And now Bader up to the plate.
Harrison Bader.
Missed with a changeup, and that is ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
All over that one right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Paz at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Harris hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Junior Caminero, the next to hit for the Reds. He's 0 for 1. That misses the zone. 1-0. And that's in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 2 strikes.
That's down and in. A slider missed. Man at first, 1 away. The next pitch misses. And a full countdown.
I thought he'd bite right there.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So now here's the Reds' cleanup hitter, Zach Neto. Check swing went around. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Bader off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Right side, Acuna. Squeezes it, and that is that. Back at Truist Park, down to third baseman, Austin Riley.
Austin Riley.
Ruiz has a beat on it, puts it away for the out.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Alex Verdugo stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Fought off foul. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1-2 here. Stays alive.
Inside, ball 2.
And that is downstairs. Ball 3. Ground ball right side. Hampson on the first. And Verdugo is set down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Sean Murphy. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1.
0-1.
And that one is inside ball 1.
Well, that two-seam fastball is a great pitch from a right-hander to a right-handed batter. Just really teases the inside part of the plate, runs in on the hands.
Swings through that one out in front that
1
time.
ball, 2 strikes.
The next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
That's a little bit low. Swing and a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. As we go to the top of the 4th. And now it's Austin Hayes.
The designated hitter, Austin Hayes.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, these Reds showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Now fly ball to right center. Acuna after it. 1 up, 1 down.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Goodman takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Next offering is fouled back. And it's even up.
That's inside.
Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Hit in the air, center field. Harris has a beat on it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. That's out number 2. Next for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And Sale deals. And Sale ties him up that time. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II.
Harris.
First pitch just misses.
You know, these Braves, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Now in for the Braves, Brendan Donovan. He's over 1.
Brendan Donovan.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
Nope. That's inside.
Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Tosses to first. And Acuna retired. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. We go to the top of the 5th. In now for the Reds, Esteury Ruiz. Sale back to work. Outside low. And that's ball 1.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way.
Outside.
Really settled into this outing nicely.
That one hit the knees for a strike. This one high in the air to left center. Harris after it. Hauls it in for the out. So up next, Garrett Hampson. First offering and it just misses. Hampson in his 7th season, 30 years old now. Usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base. Gets down, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Andy Pages, the next to hit for the Reds. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
That one misses, and now 3-0. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a foul out of play.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw, and the inning is over. Back here in Atlanta, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. inside. And it's 1-0.
You know, these Braves, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
And that misses. And it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
That just misses. Full count now. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Ball 1.
First pitch misses. And fouled off. Nobody out, runner at first. He's under it. Makes the catch, 1 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Albies,
Inside,
the next
ball
to
1.
hit, takes ball 1. There's 1, and that's 2. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero.
Cincinnati, the third baseman, number 13, Junior.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Neto in the box now. No balls and a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Reds. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Coming home. He'll score.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. And that one lifted in the air center field. Harris hauls it in, and there's 2 away. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. And a foul ball. The pitch. And misses inside. Hayes on at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. That one drifts inside. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now the third baseman, Austin Riley. Pitch misses there. Ball one. Just missed.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play. Here's Alex Verdugo. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. Ball one. That gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher,
Sean Murphy will hit next. Went down on strikes his first time through. Fastball for a strike.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Late on that fastball.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. Didn't go. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So the lineup flips over. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. That misses, and that is ball one.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Steer. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back at Truist Park, top of inning number 7. Here's the center fielder,
Esteury.
Rafael Montero taking over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. Garrett Hampson, the next to hit. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Late with the swing there.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Montero fires. That's off the inside corner. 2-2.
I got 3-2.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Base hit center field.
Now batting, left fielder Harrison.
So here's Bader now. And that's outside.
No
Hampson, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
That's ball 2. 2-0.
Next offering in there for a strike. Now 2-1. And that drops in for a strike. That's down and in. A slider missed. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add on. It's 5-zip.
Now
One out,
pitching
bases
for the
in. Here
Braves,
comes a new arm for the Braves, Angel De Los Santos.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard.
Oh, gets dirty. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Next for Cincinnati, Junior Caminero. That's in there. Strike 1. Lifted in the air, right center field. And Acuna able to make the grab. And that is that. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the shortstop, Brendan Donovan. Just off the inside edge. And a swing and a miss there.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Off the plate inside.
Ball 2.
And the count's even at 2. Bader racing after it. 1 down. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Both
the right
2
fielder,
in this one.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
That's a base hit. One gone, runner at first. Here is Matt Olson. Bader makes his way towards it. And he makes the grab. 2 away now.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Ozuna stands in here.
0-1's the count.
Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And it hits the fence. Cut off, throw to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Albies stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
Inside, ball 2.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Ruiz settles under it. And that'll do it. We're at the top of the 8th. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Zach Neto. De Los Santos back to work. On the corner for a strike. De Los Santos goes 6 feet 3 inches, 235 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. And a breaking ball misses outside. That one way outside. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Back up the, oh, that got him. Still able to get it there in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Hit hard on the ground to short. On to first. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. And there's a ball.
One.
Slice down the right side.
Aye.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And forget it. And they add to the lead. It's 6-0. So 2 down. And now here is Spencer Steer. That
Ball,
one misses. And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one is lifted in the air. Acuna there. Corrals it. And that is that. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Austin Riley.
Number 67, Yosfer Zulueta.
Just
That pitch
missed.
is out.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. That one misses,
Ball 4.
so a leadoff
First
walk.
base.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Verdugo
Ball,
up for the
that's
3rd
inside.
time here. Watches that one miss. Riley aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offer in there for a strike. And it's 1-1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
And now
That's a ball.
2-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Sean Murphy next up for the Braves, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get
0-1.
one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
The
0-2.
Braves with a lot of ground to make up here. The bottom half of the 8th inning.
1 ball.
Slider
2
misses
strikes.
outside. Just
That's in.
misses the
Ball
mark
2.
outside the zone. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now it's going to be Michael Harris II. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's
Inside,
off
ball 1.
the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss.
Good late
1-1.
sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That's ball
Next
2.
one misses. 2-1. And that
Count
one
it
is
3-2.
inside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2
Now
out.
I
batting,
know that was a ground ball,
shortstop,
but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it.
Number
Crazy.
31, Brent Suter.
And the batter now, Brendan Donovan.
Nope.
First
That's inside.
pitch, and he just misses. And that clips the inside corner. First and second, 2 down.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
Next offering upstairs. Two on, 2 outs. Hampson slings to first, and that is the inning. All set for the start of the inning. In now for the Reds, Esteury Ruiz. Missed with a changeup. 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
And he pumps in a strike. That missed by a lot.
1 strike.
And it's 2-1. In the air, out towards right center. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And there's 1 down. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Garrett Hampson.
Now pitching for
On the mound now, Aaron Bummer.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep this score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And first offering is fouled off. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Bummer deals. Foul ball, still 0-2. And that's
1
in the
ball,
dirt.
2 strikes.
Liner, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Harrison Bader getting ready to hit. And takes low for ball 1.
1-0.
And
Ball
another
2.
ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Ground ball could be 2. Over to Albies. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. Last chance for the home team. And now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Good eye in that spot. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. 1 for 3. That one in there across the letters. That one finds the corner, and the count is 0-2. Got him looking for the K. And they're down to their last out. And now it's the Braves DH, Marcell Ozuna. Swings and misses. 0-1.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
The Reds up big in this one here in the last half of inning number 9. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Suter is just 1 strike away. And they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got his second double of the game. Man in scoring position with 2 away. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Number 23, Graham Ashcraft.
That ball's foul.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Right through there for a strike. Got him, and that's the ball game. 6-0.
What up, y'all? Yeah, soundtrack, what's poppin', baby? Woo! Y'all ain't know, I go by the name of Lupe Fiasco, representing that 1st and 15. Yeah, and this one right here, I dedicate this one right here to all my homies out there grinding. You know what I'm saying? Legally and illegally. You know what I'm talking about? So, check it out. First got it when he was 6, didn't know any tricks. Matter of fact, first time he got on it, he slipped, landed on his hip and busted his lip. For a week he had to talk with a list like this. Now we can end the story.